You before, how do you feel about getting past differences with certain people?
I'm petty.
Right, hold on, because I'm trying to, hold on. You've had past differences with people. Some people you was able to get past that, right? Max B coming home. Where we at with that? Are you able to get past that?
No. Now we get past now. We can get past that now. You want to get past it, or you want to dive more into it, or you want me to tweak it?
I want you to get past it at some point.
You want me to crash out?
I definitely don't want you to crash out, because I don't want to crash out. Now, what I want for myself, I want for my brother.
I appreciate it.
You see what I'm saying? Because there's too much money out here, there's too much life out here, and I like to do the things that I like to do. Ain't nothing feel better than living right now.
You're right.
Being alive and getting money and fucking waking up.
No better feeling. There's no better feeling ever in the world.
Huh?
It's no better feeling ever in the world.
Feeling in the world. So what I'm saying is that at some point I want you to, and I can't tell no man how to move, but I would love to see you get to a space like that. And I brought that question up because it's like, them niggas was able to get past that, and certain shit happened. People died and all that, and they was able to get past that. That's why I asked you that. How you feel about that, Spizzo?
About what?
About getting past, because Wife and Lucci and Thug got past their shit. You think you could have an issue with a nigga and get past it?
Yeah, I think you can get past old thing. I don't really know all of their situations, so I'm not really speaking on it.
Not on them. Not on them. How you?
Yeah, I think sometimes it's just not serving what you got going right now. So you could, even if you get past it as far as like it's not something that you engage in back and forth, and I think you could move forward. Everybody can exist in their own way. So that's how I feel. There's certain people that you're not gonna be, even if y'all were friends, y'all may not be friends anymore.
Let's rap about it.
I don't think that's
cool though.
Bad thing, yeah.
You can agree to not.
I am. Look, that's all of these situations. I don't speak how I would take it. Like
100%.
I don't really know their whole.
No, we ain't speaking on them.
Or even if I did, I can't speak for them. And
100%.
I can only speak for how if a situation was.
100%.
So I could see me getting past something that's not really. But I also could see me existing where I am, and they exist where they is. And
you ain't gotta fuck with them.
Right.
Yeah, I mean.
But you not actively pursuing the issue.
I ain't gotta hate you, but I ain't gotta
love you neither. But I could allow you to exist on your side. I exist on my side. That's it. That's the only space we need to be in.
Right.
And I'm gonna keep getting money and keep feeding my family and keep doing what I need to do. And you do what it is that you do. Period. Point blank.
And I think where it can happen, reconciliation is good for where it can happen. Sometimes it does come back to, but sometimes it doesn't. I think that's cool too. I don't think that's wrong. I think
can't force
we all have the lives that we live, and sometimes people go. That's just how I feel. I think some people just. You know what I mean? It's just chapters, really, in your life. And certain people going to be in it in certain chapters, and sometimes they're not going to be in it.
I could tell you this. I may forgive, I don't forget. And even if I forgive, I'm not here to make anybody feel comfortable.
But that's okay, right? You don't gotta forget. You don't have to forget, right? I mean, wars sometimes have to happen. But then, at some point, after the war, then we get to like a understanding.
I think everybody wants everybody to be cool, but they
don't have to always
live. They live through what happened.
Right.
So sometimes what happens does affect you or changes the relationship, and that's why I said it's cool. I'm not saying it's cool not to be cool with people. I'm just saying that
If you wasn't in
live
that
through it, and then
situation,
that, right, like like you can't tell me that you didn't go through that. You didn't go through that betrayal. You didn't go through that back door. You didn't go through that breakup.
And listen to this.
Tell me just
listen. Like Fab was saying, everybody got their own thing. We all human. We all go by our own vibration, right? Just because someone else figured their situation out, it came to that point in the road where it was time for them to do that, don't mean that everybody should be subjected to doing that because people seeing that and because of whatever the severity they may be going through and shit like that. You don't know how severe it may be to a person.
Jim heal on his own
personally.
100%. No, I agree. I agree with him. But when I'm just saying.
You think Jim is healed yet?
No, sometimes you need a little bit more healing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need more band-aids, more, you need more bandages.
I think some shit can be healed, some shit can't.
I understand that more
That's
than a
how I
lot
feel.
of people, though.
Some shit ain't no coming back from it. And then some shit is like,
we ain't never coming back.
So you forgiving everybody that you had a problem with?
I ain't said nothing about
forgiving. Fuck you asking me about who? Why would the fuck would I forgive anything about it?
Let's talk about it. I ain't talking about forgiveness. I ain't talking about.
You talking about coexisting?
I'm talking about you do what you do, and I do what I do.
How about this? Why the fuck? I don't give a fuck about what nobody do. I don't care about none of that. I'm just doing me anyway.
There you go.
Yo, you worry about you worry about that shit.
All I'm talking about is actively pursuing a nigga, actively pursuing an issue.
I'm not actively pursuing nothing but this money.
Now we talking.
Now I would be a silly fool to be like I'm actively pursuing anything but what I got going on. You heard? Period. But besides
what
that,
I'm talking about.
I'm heavy on the petty rally, petty tender grass. You heard?
I'm not talking about no forgiveness. No forgiveness.
Petty odd night, bro. You heard I'm petty.
Nothing wrong with being a little petty, but
petty cure.
You got it. Yeah, he not here. Definitely not here. Understand? He is still.
We gotta let him.
He's still in the hospital.
It's on his time.
Still in the hospital.
Yeah, it's on his time.
But the thing is this.
He'll get there.
Listen, what I want you to understand, there's a difference between forgiving, forgetting, all that shit. I ain't talking about no forgiveness. I ain't talking about no. I'm talking about, listen, nigga, you over there, I'm over here. That's it.
I'm not even having no conversation.
We ain't gotta have no conversation. But that's just the understanding. Sometimes the understanding is not even a conversation. It's just that I ain't even on you. Pause. I'm not even thinking about you. I'm not even, you don't even exist in my mind. That's it. That's it. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah. So I ain't even go there. Okay. So something that I feel was good for the culture, was good for hip hop, and was also good for the city is to see French Montana and Jim Jones like squash it. Is that something that you co-signed?
Yeah, absolutely. Shout to the Don Montana. What's up, brother? You already know, I see you on the back end. Yeah, French called me when he did the joint. Let me know. That's bro. He gonna definitely let me know what he did. He didn't want me to hear about the song or whatever through somebody else. I had the album already, but nah, it was all love. I'm like, at this point, shit, business is business. Me and bro, personal affairs shouldn't be able to stop your business. I'm like, that shit was like 9 years ago. We was running around young. We was entertaining. That's what we did.
Right.
Listen, Jim said a bunch of hard shit about me. So we all said hard shit about each other, okay? That nigga, listen, Jim done wish me dead, all type of shit. And it's all good. I got you, man. It's love, man. I want to start over. I'm a new man. I'm a married man. I got kids. I got 4 kids. Like I'm on a whole different time right now, my nigga. I'm out here to get my money and ride out in the sunset with this shit. It's in there for me though. I'm gonna tell you that. So that's the goal.
Cause that was something I was trying to allude to earlier when I was like, is there anything that you regret? And I just kind of like ask you, because I got to see you and Jim like together, like, and I always thought it was all love. Do you regret that y'all had like misunderstandings?
Nah, I don't regret nothing. No, for me to have regrets is like to question my path. I don't even question the path. I'm right where God want me to be, my nigga. Like right where I'm at. I'm good. I ain't on my time. I'm on his time. So whatever happened, that's what was supposed to happen for us to get to this point right there.
Right.
So my thing is, all right, we gonna learn from that. You know, we was young, bro. Everybody was out here. Everybody did wild shit. Ain't nobody motherfucking perfect, nigga. Nigga, we all crazy. We all did crazy shit, my nigga.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we all grow. We all become men. We all got responsibilities. It's time to elevate. It's time to build. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get ready to pass this shit down to the young man. The young man's world. We had our time.
Yeah.
So, you know, this little opportunity I get, this one last ride, the way I'm going to give it to y'all is I'm going to just do what I do best. Music and media. And I'm going to just give y'all great work and consistency and entertainment. And y'all niggas don't eat this shit. Y'all broads don't eat it up. Y'all gonna love it. Cause it's different. And it's Max Bigger Bell. I ain't changing fucking beat. I ain't changing beat. I got this shit ready.
What happens if you come home and what would a Jim Jones Max B record sound like if y'all could get a chance? Which I wish y'all get a chance to put this to the past. What would a Jim Jones Max B record sound like together? Y'all together.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way. But before bro even get on one of these on my new type of staff, like you gotta be around me. You gotta let me coach you. You can't just think you can come jump on my shit. It's too complicated. You're not gonna sound like nothing. I'm gonna kill you on this shit. So you might hear a bunch of if some shit like that happen. Then press a button, them shit to be flying around the world, then start cutting niggas' verses up. You ain't gonna end up with my hook in my verse. That's how that shit gonna go. It's gonna be lopsided. So if me and Jim go on the stool, we gotta go on the stool and we gotta rebuild. It gotta be like because when we first did our shit, there was a chemistry there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He needed a spark. Jim nice. He just needed his spark. He needed like some little inspiration. He one of them guys like he's not gonna create all the joints from the top, but he had some shit he created, but he needed that point man in there. So when he had me and Stack Bundles in there, my nigga, it was no record that couldn't be done. You got me in there, I'm in that shit till 6, 7 in the morning, loading up new beats and throwing it from scratch and throwing hooks on them shits, getting everybody loopy. We doing 4 or 5 of them joints a night consistently for like 2 years straight.
All right. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
In the process through all that, he had like Diarrhea of Summer, he had Hustler's Poem, American Gangster. I was doing Domain. We Fly High, all that shit, bro. Like all that, a lot of shit came out that stupid. Go ahead, my nigga, my bad. You know what I mean? Yeah, so, we need a movie. We need a movie, nigga.
Right. So let me ask you, right? Because the Supreme collab obviously happened while you was in jail. How did that happen? Supreme reached out to you, and how?
Yeah, that thing sham, but I got it. I'm gonna come right in with a dipshit.
Max B, and Jim's operator, he's the one who put Max B on. Max B is from my building. Him and Mike Bruno from my block. And Max B, he wasn't Max B, his name was Charlie Rambo. And Charlie was ill, man. Charlie was one of these niggas that would piss in a bottle and bums would be sleeping. He poured a piss on them and laugh and shit like that. Like he was a funny nigga. Charlie Rambo was a funny nigga. So he was always getting in trouble though, in and out of jail doing his thing. And that's just the environment we lived in. So he out of jail, he come up to me. This is word for word. So I'm like, Charlie, what up? When you guys say, yo, Flea, I just came home. I say, y'all say, you always just come home. I say, yo, Flea, you know I rap now. Let's get this shit clicking like Dorothy's heels. I said, yo, I laugh like that because I couldn't take him seriously. Because this is my man. He from my building. I'm like, you rap now, Max? I mean, Charlie, he like, yeah. My name is Bigger Valley. I said, Bigger Valley? He said, I'm Biggie and Tupac mixed in one. But I'm laughing again because, like I said, I know this dude from my building. And, I couldn't really take Max serious because I didn't see the potential because, I'm not God. I don't always catch every artist. I'm like, oh, how you miss this nigga? I just didn't see it because I fuck with him. And I didn't hear him rap at that time. I never heard him rap. So I guess Jim, some type of way, got with Max. I don't know how Mike Bruno got with Jim and they got together. So Jim called me like, yo, I'm gonna fuck with Max B. And I'm like, yo, guys, do your thing. I didn't know it would be this type of situation. I'm just being totally honest. I didn't know.
That's my nigga. He put me in the game. Him and Bruno put me in the game. So I'm obligated to these niggas to shit get where it needs to be. Niggas gonna put me where I need to be, and boom, then it's gonna be a goal. Jim started kid.
We fly high, man. Every time it's cold. What's that?
Wayne.
Tell him I want the cover. Tell Dub Magazine I want the cover for me and Joel's. Because Joel's got all white cars and I got all black cars. Smell me? That should be about good 20-some awesome cars on the cover.
So I'm obligated to these niggas to shit get where it needs to be. Niggas gonna put me where I need to be, and boom, then it's gonna be a goal. Jim started kid.
We fly high, man. Every time it's cold. What's that?
Wayne.
Tell him I want the cover. Tell Dub Magazine I want the cover for me and Joel's. Because Joel's got all white cars and I got all black cars. Smell me? That should be about good 20-some awesome cars on the cover. We just take a whole garage of stone. I won't put shit in the elevator. You know the elevator garage is shit? The stone tell you be taking up 5 rows of that, nigga. And all those hours right there, like the drone and all that. Like, pull that out.
For those who don't know, this the New York City Stud King. This man, I ain't gonna even say nothing. This man right here in the stop. Boss man.
This nigga's crazy right here, man.
Yeah, I'm going uptown.
I owe me money too. Take my son to Troy Road. Yeah.
Pooty, shout out to Pooty. My nigga.
Very nice.
Not a bullshit nigga, because niggas wouldn't fuck with me from the first place. Niggas just wanted me niggas just thought I was a nigga that just sit back and do nothing while these niggas is looking good trying to do shit, and that wasn't my plan, dog. I did 8 years in the can. When I came home, my job was to come home and do this shit and go somewhere. Not be working for a nigga in the studio writing songs while he the only nigga looking hot. He the only nigga going to the mall spending $10,000, buying a nigga a t-shirt. He spending $10,000, spending $5,000 on this bitch.
This is where everything went all the way downhill. I'm being totally honest. Jim met Chrissy. And when he met Chrissy, he been liking Chrissy his whole life. He loved Chrissy, you know what I'm saying? But he just started messing with her. So, back then it wasn't, even though now it's cool, back then, or even back then might have been cool, we was just kind of new to having millions of dollars in money or whatever. So Jim just meet Chrissy and he started messing with her, and he buying her bags and buying her shoes like the first 2-3 weeks he met her or whatever. So I was like, yo, you tricking, man? What is you doing? You tricking, you bugging, or whatever. So this is my mistake, and I'm being totally honest. And if I could do it over, I swear to God, I would do it all the way over, because I see how their relationship grow, and I see they still together, and I think that's real dope shit. I think that shit is hot. I didn't know it would grow to be that, but I'm thinking from a mindset, this is my man. Last month we was fucking bitches, now this nigga is buying what's the name, so I didn't know it would turn into this. So what I did was I made these t-shirts, and it said, Tricky Ricky, AKA Jim Jones, is a trick.
When I look at you, I think about not only Dipset, Cameron, Joel, I think about Max B. Nah. No Max B. What's up?
Well, I don't talk about dead people, and I don't talk about people locked up.
What's up?
I say some shit, I want to be able to say it to your face if I have to.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
So that was one thing I always made it a point to do. So just keep that in mind for next time we speak to a real nigga.
No doubt.
Talk about dead people or somebody's like that.
Why don't you forgive?
I do forgive, I just don't forget.
Copper, why don't you forgive?
I do forgive, I just don't forget.
Copper, you really don't forgive.
I do forgive, I just don't forget. I'm a passionate person. And her? Compassionate. That's the word. But I forgive, I just don't forget. So if you did something to me that I don't appreciate and it's that detrimental, then I believe the best thing for us not to do is not to talk anymore, no matter whatever the circumstances is. So if it's over money, that was a small price I had to pay for not having to deal with you in them situations anymore and like that. But I learned to love a lot of people from afar, and it hurts me when I see something happens to those people and like that, especially anybody that I once loved and like that. But you cannot violate me and think that I'm gonna ever forget what you did. And if you press that line, then I'm gonna give you what I should have gave you in the first place.
Is it because one thing about it,